Welcome to our Bible Stories channel, where we delve into the rich tapestry of biblical narratives to uncover the timeless lessons and profound wisdom embedded in each story. In today's exploration, we journey into the life of the remarkable prophet Jeremiah. His story is not just a historical account, but a source of inspiration, guidance, and reflection for our lives today. Join us as we unfold the layers of Jeremiah's life, his prophecies, and the enduring messages that resonate across generations. We journey into the life of the remarkable prophet Jeremiah. His story is not just a historical account, but a source of inspiration, guidance, and reflection for our lives today. In Hebrew, Jeremiah's name is Urmiyahu, or Anemias, and in Latin it translates to Jeremiah. This name can mean the Lord exalts or the Lord establishes, reflecting the fact that Jeremiah was set apart by God before his birth for a special mission and purposes. Born in the city of Anathoth, about 5 kilometers northeast of Jerusalem, his father, Hilkiah, was one of the priests in Anathoth in the land of Benjamin and was part of the southern kingdom of Judah. Despite being called by God to serve as a prophet, Jeremiah never ceased to be a priest and intercede, often weeping for the people, which earned him the title the Weeping Prophet. Jeremiah's ministry began in the 13th year of King Josiah and continued during the reigns of the last 5 kings of Judah, spanning about 40 years. Josiah, one of Judah's most righteous kings, implemented various reforms, and Jeremiah bitterly lamented his death. After Josiah, 4 unjust kings, Jehoahaz, Jehoiakim, Jehoiakim, and Zedekiah, ruled until the Babylonian forces destroyed Jerusalem and burned the temple. The book of Jeremiah is the longest of the prophetic books, surpassing the combined length of the 12 minor prophets. Jeremiah lived in the final days of the southern kingdom of Judah, consistently warning of imminent disaster due to the nation's neglect of true religion, return to pagan practices, and social injustice. His dire predictions brought him persecution, ridicule, and hostility from kings and rulers, and he was even thrown into a pit full of mud or sewage. Contemporary prophets included Habakkuk and Zephaniah, and Jeremiah's ministry overlapped with Ezekiel's time in Babylonian captivity. Jeremiah was taken against his will to Egypt along with his secretary Baruch and the daughters of King Zedekiah. They eventually escaped and returned to Judah, but Jeremiah's final fate is not clearly recorded in the Bible. Appointed as a prophet to the nations and all kingdoms of the world, Jeremiah's message was primarily directed at Judah, though he was also instructed to prophesy to Israel. This is significant as the 10 northern tribes of Israel had been punished and captured in 722 BC, about 100 years before Jeremiah's ministry began. His prophecies, therefore, often referred to a future time, warning modern nations that rejecting God and biblical teachings will lead to moral and spiritual degradation, necessitating a severe penalty. Jeremiah's messages are often seen as gloomy and pessimistic, but this one-sided impression overlooks the entire content of his book. He proclaimed God's warning of imminent punishment unless the people repented, but also delivered remarkable prophecies of mercy, deliverance, and abundant life. He predicted a time when the Messiah would return to end human suffering, wars, and misery, revealing the way to a change of heart that would make a world of peace possible. Jeremiah's sadness over his people's iniquity and unrepentance was not a weakness, but a sign of his spiritual strength and maturity, aligning him with Jesus Christ, described as a man of sorrows. In chapters 18 and 19, Jeremiah uses the analogy of the potter and the clay to illustrate a fundamental biblical principle. God is the potter, and we are the clay. We must be willing to let God mold us according to his will and purpose, trusting that whatever form he decides for us will be for our ultimate benefit. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Jeremiah's life and prophecies. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel, activate the notification bell, and leave a like, as it helps us produce more content.